Call up this Wildlife Fisheries and Parks Committee meeting for the Senate to order. First bill will be House Bill 1206. I'm going to explain this bill to you. You have a proposed committee sub, or would that be a strike all? Excuse me, a strike all that we're inserting. Unfortunately, we passed a bill earlier in the session that consequently erased several of the regulations that were important to all the hunters in the state of Mississippi. So we need to go back and correct that. So basically what this would do, this just says that the commission can fix the fur-bearing trapping season, hunting season on the coons, bobcats, and possums to March 15th, changing that from March 1st to 15th. Also, this is dealing with the hunter's orange, or the hunter's pink as it can be used now, Senator England. Basically stating that they must have the 500 square inches unbroken, must be visible unless they are hunting in a tree stand 12 feet or above, or in a fully enclosed blind. And that is an explanation of the bill, and I'll take any questions on that bill at this time. On strike. Yes, Senator.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Would you be open for an amendment?
Thank you.
Friend amendment.
State your amendment.
The amendment would be that if we could add rabbit hunting to that.
What, when is the date of close on the rabbit season now? It is in the end of February, and you're just wanting to extend that to match this March 15th?
The reason being, I know a lot of people that have traditionally rabbit hunted, which was fine before, but you know, deer hunting has took the precedence over just about everything. And so those guys who are rabbit hunting really are limited to only the month of February after deer season that they can hunt. And they don't feel like it unless, because from September to just about February, they don't really get an opportunity to rabbit hunt, because so many people do not allow use of dogs and things like this to rabbit hunt. So we're just giving them a few more days to rabbit hunt during the season.
Okay. I'm going to open up the floor to questions, and I'm going to come to the department and ask them too, but I'm going to start with the senators. Senator England.
I have a question on the amendment. I understand. So hunting of rabbits ends at the end of February, and same as for squirrels, right? A small game is essentially, I believe, the way that reads. Is that right?
Yeah.
Would this extend the squirrel season as well, or are we just extending the rabbit? Because I like the idea of extending it. And I would like to hear from the department as well as the chairman on that. But if we're going to extend it for rabbits, I think we might as well. It might be easier to extend it to the small game.
Okay.
Okay.
It just will allow them an opportunity to be able to hunt without the presence of the deer hunters being in the wood, and not to, intrude on the deer hunters while they're trying to hunt.
And I know we get pretty close to turkey season around that time too, but anyways, if you would maybe think about that as part of your amendment.
Senator Seymour.
My question would just be, Mr. Chairman, if this would influence or have a hindrance on the reproduction of the squirrels or rabbits.
Okay. All right. Any other questions from the senators at this point? Dr. Suppose, would you like to say anything?
Yeah. He's exactly right about, everybody would like to extend rapidly small game season, but quite honestly, you talk to one of our officers, we'll take a look at it, it's almost like a double-edged sword. At that time, rabbits are basically pregnant with young babies, and they're gonna be born in March. So if you shoot that rabbit that late into March, you can kill it more than one rabbit. You could have a detrimental effect on the rabbit population by extending that out even further than it is. That's the reason it's in February, protect the population of rabbits.
Okay. Mr. Taylor.
Rabbit season is not in the code section.
Okay. All right, Senator,
Don't mind one.
why don't we get some more information on that? We'll keep this in mind until we go to the floor. How about that? Okay. Any other questions this time? For a motion? Oh, we got to adopt the strike off first. Excuse me. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Now for your amendment, Senator England.
Yes, I shouldn't do pass as amended.
All in favor? Opposed? That carries. The next thing we're gonna do. There's been a lot of talk about House Bill number 43. That is what they are calling the Public Trust Bill. I just want to give everybody an update as to where we are on that bill. We have done a lot of research on this bill and, as like the bill before us, it seems that the wrong code sections were used when drafting the bill. So there's absolutely no definitions within this bill. So it would effectively do nothing. I just wanted to update the committee as to where we were on that. That way, if you have any questions from the outdoor world, you would be able to give them a little bit of insight onto where we are with that on that bill. So with that, we're not calling that bill up. I just wanted to inform the committee of that. And I think that may be it for the day. Wait, I'm sorry. I wasn't, I missed this. Let it slip by me. House Bill 1208, Senator Super.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 1208, we did a strike all. You should all have a copy. This is a trespassing bill that we had already passed out of this committee and out of the Senate. Like I said, there's no changes to this strike all and what we passed earlier, but I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions of the committee? Senator Seymour.
Being that this will go to conference and y'all will have to hash it out a little further, my main concerns with what they have in the language, line 18 through line 20.
Are you on the strike all?
No, I'm on their bill. They're gonna come back wanting more of theirs than what we want. But I mean, as far as compromising, the big part of it in line 36 through 53, as far as the penalties and all, we're dealing with private property and this should not, as far as the fish, if somebody's caught fishing in the person's private pond, that the penalties are what is, as far as the fines for the fish should go to the landowner, be restitution to them instead of it going into the.
Okay, we'll take that in note. Senator England.
This amendment proposed to, that's exactly what we passed in the Senate?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Any further questions? To adopt the strike all in favor? Oppose? Now on the bill, all in favor? Hang on, for a motion first, excuse me. You heard the motion, all in favor? Opposed? Bill carries. For another motion? Reisman?